Why did everyone at the coffee shop stop talking when I walked in wearing my new furry costume? I'd been hired to do a birthday party gig as a cute fox mascot for this 8-year-old's party this past Saturday. The costume rental place downtown gave me what they said was their most popular children's character. This adorable orange and white fox suit with a fluffy tail, cute little ears, and even these padded paws. It looked absolutely perfect when I tried it on in their fitting room. The owner, this older guy with a thick Boston accent, kept saying how all the kids love this particular costume. I had about an hour and a half to kill before the party started at 2 p.m., so I decided to stop by my usual Starbucks. I figured people see mascots around town all the time, right? Disney World employees walking around, sports team mascots at games, birthday party performers heading to gigs. Should be totally normal. No big deal whatsoever. The moment I pushed through those heavy glass doors, the entire place went absolutely dead silent. The barista, this college-aged girl with pink hair who usually recognizes me, stopped mid-sentence while taking some customer's order. Her mouth just hung open. Parents were literally pulling their kids closer to them, wrapping protective arms around little shoulders. This one mom in yoga pants completely covered her toddler's eyes with both hands. I'm thinking maybe the costume looks scarier than I thought, or maybe it's just weird seeing a full-grown adult in a fox suit in a coffee shop on a Saturday afternoon. But then I start noticing people aren't just staring, they're actively filming me with their phones held up high, whispering to each other with these disgusted, shocked expressions. This teenager behind me in line starts giggling and shows her phone screen to her friend. They both burst out laughing, but in this really uncomfortable, almost mocking way that made my stomach drop. Other customers are pointing directly at me and shaking their heads like I'd done something terrible. Even the baristas behind the counter had stopped everything they were doing to stare. I'm starting to panic, my heart racing inside this hot costume, when this mom approaches me looking absolutely furious. She's got her hands firmly planted on her hips and goes, "Excuse me, but this is a family establishment. That costume is completely inappropriate for children to see. You should be ashamed of yourself." I'm like, what? It's just a fox costume for a kid's birthday party. I'm literally on my way to entertain 8-year-olds right now at the Johnson family's house. She points directly to my tail area and goes, "That's not a normal mascot tail, and you know exactly what you're doing." I reach back and feel around the tail attachment for the first time since putting the costume on that morning. Instead of a regular fluffy tail sewn into the suit like every normal mascot costume, there was this weird leather harness system with buckles and straps that made it stick out in a very suggestive adult way. The costume rental place had given me an adult furry costume instead of a children's party mascot. I was essentially wearing fetish gear into a family coffee shop. I ran out of there faster than I've ever moved in my life, tail bouncing inappropriately behind me, while kids stared and parents pulled out their phones to record my escape. The automatic doors couldn't open fast enough. I sat in my car for 10 minutes, sweating bullets inside this ridiculous costume, trying to figure out how to explain this to the birthday party family. Do I show up late? Do I call and cancel? Do I pretend nothing happened? I ended up calling the rental place from the parking lot, and apparently they'd been getting complaints all month about mix-ups between their family entertainment section and their adult specialty costumes section. The owner was mortified and offered me a full refund plus a replacement costume, but the damage was done. By the time I got home, someone had already posted a video of me fleeing the Starbucks on TikTok with the caption, "Fox on the run," and it had 12,000 views. My roommate showed me 3 different Reddit threads discussing whether I was brave or inappropriate. I never did make it to that birthday party. The Johnsons were surprisingly understanding when I explained the situation, but I'm pretty sure I'm blacklisted from every costume rental place in a 50-mile radius now.